How am I supposed to tap into my feminine energy when I am constantly in survival mode? Are you feeling tired? Are you uninspired? Are you disconnected from the woman that you used to be? Sexy energy does not live in a burnout. It does not live in anxiety, and it does not live in constantly having to shrink yourself just to keep the peace. What's up, ladies, and welcome back to another episode of I'm Just Saying, the podcast where we have real conversations about real life things and we get to real life solutions. I am Jess, your host and your favorite accountability coach, and tonight, we're going to get a little spicy tonight. Tonight, we're going to talk about something that is so very important when it comes to managing your relationships. And no, honey, I'm not just talking about the relationships that you have with other people. I'm also talking about the relationship that you have with yourself. So before we dive into it, I just have a question. Have you ever had that feeling like, damn, I don't feel sexy anymore? And it's not even about sex. It's just about you not recognizing yourself. Just think about that for a second. Have you ever had that moment where you look in the mirror and you're like, who am I? What am I? Why am I looking this way? Why am I feeling this way? You don't even understand how you got to this space. But one thing is for sure, you know you don't like it. And oh yes, girl, I am talking to you, the one that is laying across her bed with her bonnet on, trying to unwind, trying to get comfortable, scrolling through her phone. Or maybe you just finished crying in the shower. Whichever one it is, I just need you to know that this is a safe space. So make sure you go ahead and get your wine, get your water, get whatever it is that you need to get relaxed, because we are about to dive in deep tonight. So I do want to start off by saying this is not a fix it episode. I am not here to try and fix you, and it is not a self-love sermon either. We are not doing any of that tonight. It's just some real late night girl talk about those moments where you just look in the mirror once again and you just don't recognize the woman that is staring back to you. I have been through those moments plenty of times. Honestly, I think I'm kind of in it right now. I'm on this weight loss journey again. So many times I feel like I'm making progress, and I look at myself in the mirror and I'm just like, I'm not where I need to be. Mentally, it's hard for me to get myself to the space I need to be in. And honestly, me struggling to show up for myself, it hurts my relationships with other people, because sometimes I just check out on myself and that makes me check out with other people. So, we want to address these things because we want to be our best selves. We do want to love ourselves. Once again, this is not a self-love sermon, but you do need to learn to love the person that is looking back at you in that mirror. So let's be real for just a minute. Have you ever lotioned your legs and just realized it's been a minute since you touched your own body with love? Once again, I'm not talking about sexual. I mean, when you get out the shower and your skin is still a little damp and you really just take the time to caress your skin as you are moisturizing it, really just enjoying each and every stroke that you're taking up and down your arm, up and down your leg, and just really admiring your own body. Because doing small things like that, it just gives you a little reminder that you are beautiful, you are sexy, you are loved by yourself. You're loved by you. And that is so, so important. I do think we get so used to rushing through everything oh my God, like we're living in a time where everything is really fast paced, really on demand. Your hair, your clothes, your routine, and you just forget how it feels to feel good in your skin, just to kind of stop and smell the roses of you. Really assess the things you've accomplished. Really just take a good look at yourself. Know what you need. Know the things you no longer need. Just really staying in touch and in tune. Because it's not always about just how you look. Sometimes it's about how you feel. Are you feeling tired? Are you uninspired? Are you disconnected from the woman that you used to be? Do you scroll through and look at old pictures of yourself and be like, dang, she used to really be that girl? Oh, no, wait. Do you get those reminders on Facebook saying, this is what you were doing 5 years ago on this date? And you're like, damn, where's she at? Because she not here right now. Like, you looking for her. I'm telling you, I hate to see a Facebook reminder coming. And now it's Google too, because Google will do it to you. And I'm just like, please, how do we turn it off? Because it's so crazy. It's a reminder of the life you don't have anymore, or the person you no longer are. And the saddest part is that when you were that girl, you probably didn't appreciate her then either. You probably still had the same insecurities that you have today. And that is just why it is so important to really feed and fuel yourself, because you're constantly changing. You're constantly wanting more. You're constantly wanting to be better. And we want so many things, so much so that we can't appreciate where we are and what we have in the moment. Now, don't get it twisted, because I know that life be lifing, and it is hard to feel sexy when life just won't let up on you. I mean, I know you're trying to juggle work, maybe even motherhood, healing, bills, grief, boundaries, all of it. It can be a lot. And it just so happens that somewhere along the lines, your sensuality got really, really quiet. I mean, she's whispering at this point. But don't be afraid, because she's not gone. She's just deeply tucked away, deeply tucked away. And it's like, how am I supposed to tap into my feminine energy when I am constantly in survival mode? Like, let's stop pretending that you can affirm your way out of that, because you can not. It's really hard for you to maintain that femininity when you're fighting to survive, when you're fighting to make sure your family survives. It's really hard to keep that balance going. Because truth be told, how can you feel sexy in an environment that you don't even feel safe in? Like, let's be honest, sexy energy does not live in a burnout. It does not live in anxiety, and it does not live in constantly having to shrink yourself just to keep the peace. There's not going to be any sexy time found in any of those moments. But the amazing part about all of this is life is all about ups and downs, twists and turns. So there's always a way for you to get back to that girl, if not a better version. So here's just a few things that you can do to slowly try and work yourself back to feeling like that girl again. Now, don't worry, because I'm not going to hit you with a list of 10 steps to feel sexy. We're not doing that. This is not a Pinterest board. This is real life. But I will say this. You do need to start small, especially if you feel like you're so far gone, you don't even know where to begin. Start small, start soft. Take it easy on yourself. There's no rush. Now, I don't know about y'all, but when I'm home alone, I love having a good playlist going. So something easy that you can do to start trying to get yourself back to who you used to be, or the new and improved you, You can start by playing that one song. You know that one song that gets you up, gets you moving. And when you're listening to the song, just kind of listen to it in the mirror. Start dancing to it. Start moving your hips and swaying side to side and all those good things. Look at yourself when you're doing it. Look at yourself when you hitting all the moves and stuff like that. Listen, you may not have Meg knees, but trust me, they not out of commission yet. Trust me. You just gotta work them. What is it that they say? You don't lose what you use. Okay? So you gotta put them knees back to work again, sis. And the next thing you can do, try putting on that cute lip gloss that you love so much. Even if you're just going to the gas station, going to go run a cute little errand, let's stop with the lotion on the face and, a little sunscreen here, dry lips. Let's stop doing that. You don't have to do a full beat. There's nothing wrong with putting a little rosemary face mist on, giving you that really dewy look, and a cute little liner and some lip gloss, or just the lip gloss, whatever it is. You could just do something really simple. Sometimes you don't even have to do your face. You could just put on some lip gloss and maybe some lashes or something. Accessories. You could just do accessories. Just do little small things that make you feel like I may not all the way be that girl, but I ain't to be played with. All right, y'all. And the next thing, I love body oils. Take a moment to really oil your entire body down. Let me tell you, I don't know how many of y'all actually do this. I know if we're talking about the social media land, you let anyone tell it, they do all the things all the time, never skip a beat. And I don't know about y'all, but before I really started being intentional about tending to myself, I would lotion these legs, lotion these arms, hit a few spots, but I never would really sit down and just really oil my body down. Like, the next time you take a shower after you listen to this episode, I want you to get the best smelling body oil that you have. And I want you to sit on the bed or on the chair or wherever you need to. And I want you to take 5 minutes to oil every inch of your body. You're going to feel amazing. Thank me later, but trust me, you're going to feel amazing. And the last thing you can do, something that's so simple, you can do this anywhere. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. And when you exhale, let those shoulders drop. Let's try it now. Breathe in. Let it out. That feels amazing. Just doing that just really like recenters you. It's like your body is being stretched in all these different places, and just taking that deep breath just kind of reels it all back in. And that's something you can do as many times as you need in a day. I know most of us are going to jobs that we don't care for. So if you need to go in the back office or go in the bathroom or go to your car and just take you a couple of deep breaths, recenter, and finish killing the day. And I want this to just be a reminder that this is not about anybody else. Feeling sexy, being in tune with your sensuality, it's not about being in a relationship. It's just about you being able to reconnect with you. You don't have to be desired to feel desirable. And you don't need validation to feel beautiful. This is all about getting back in touch with that you that is still in there, under all of the weight, under all of the exhaustion, under all of the guilt, under that day-to-day grind that we're constantly going through. Because she is not gone. She's just waiting for you to come back to get her. So I don't ask my listeners for much of anything. But tonight, I want to ask you, whether it's tonight, tomorrow, or whenever you feel ready, I need you to promise me that you are going to give yourself permission to feel good again. Because Feeling sexy doesn't always require lingerie. It doesn't always require makeup. It doesn't always require all of those things. Sometimes it just requires peace. Sometimes it just requires a little playtime. Sometimes it just requires your presence. So take the time that you need to get back to yourself. And when you do it, there's going to be such a huge energy shift within you. It's going to be amazing. And once you do, I pray that you come back to this episode and comment to let me know how you're feeling. All right, ladies, that is it for tonight's episode. And I hope that this episode resonated with you in some kind of way. And if it did, please make sure you just share it with someone that you feel need to also hear this message. And I also hope you take a moment to like and subscribe to the channel, because we want to see you here every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. This was a tender one. Yes, it was. I even felt it. I even had to catch myself in some moments, because all of these feelings that we feel as women, they're real. And sometimes men may not understand. I'm just gonna be blunt about it. Men don't always understand. And that's why it's so important that we support each other. And that is what this space is all about. And that is why I really do hope that you are able to take that moment to just be with yourself. No pressure, no expectations, just presence. Just be present for a moment. Let the outside world stop and you just be present with you. You deserve it. You need it. Your body requires it. So until next time, ladies, I'm just saying, but sis, what are you saying?